Hello, everybody. Welcome to the September company update. It's great to be able to address everybody together. Hopefully, having a great year. Enjoying the Own It theme. I've seen lots of evidence of people taking on owning things and making sure that things happen to completion. Remember, owning it's not just about admitting the mistakes. Sometimes that is what owning it can seem like, and people talk about owning your mistakes. That certainly is true, but owning it is making sure that something happens to completion, that it's done right, that you understand what needs to happen, and you own that particular part of your project. Again, I don't go a day working here at Willmar Electric that I don't see it. Hopefully, some of the same things get seen by you. I know that on more than a dozen occasions, I thought to myself, Dave, are you going to own that? Are you going to really take that on, or are you just going to let it slide? And I say to myself, can't just let it slide. I gotta own it. So it's been a great reminder for me. On a safety note, we at Willmar are going to put a particular emphasis on recording near misses and documenting those to help us get an understanding on where our next injury might be. Recently had Carl tell me that from all the data that we've collected so far, our highest potential for the next thing is on a wire pull, a big wire pull. And so we really take that seriously. If you're doing a wire pull here in the near future, make sure it's safe. Let's prove Carl wrong and not have an injury there or anywhere. Let's make sure that we're owning safety, that we're looking out for each other's well-being and taking care of things on the project. Other than that, we continue to be busy. We continue to add people. Headcount here at Willmar Electric is up. So more people have come to work at Willmar Electric than have left. And that's a wonderful sign. We have had a few people decide to go back home to their hometown to work, and we're always sad to lose people, to see people go. But at the same time, we realize that other people have hopes and dreams that are different than Willmar Electric. But we've been busy finding people, adding people to the roles here. Seems like not a week goes by, someone doesn't pass the journeyman's test in one of our locales. That's always exciting because people put in a lot of hard work, a lot of time and dedication into that. People don't just happen to pass the journeyman's test. They pass that journeyman's test because they've devoted themselves to the trade and to the task of taking the test. They study and they put in the time and they end up passing. And we are very proud of each one of those individuals. So, without much more ado, we look forward to company meetings. There won't be a video next month because we will have had meetings either toward the end of September or right away in October. On September 24th, we're going to meet in Lawton. On September 30th, we're going to meet in Willmar. And on October 2nd, we're going to meet in Lincoln. And we're looking forward to those meetings. Got a great agenda lined up. At that meeting, we are going to pick a theme. Well, at the meeting, we're going to start the process of picking a theme for 2026. Bring your ideas to that meeting. As you remember, the Own It theme came out of our fall meetings, and next year's theme is going to come out of this fall's meeting. So come to the meeting with ideas for what you think we can have a theme, and don't have to be polished, doesn't have to be finished, because one of the things we know for sure is that you're going to present your idea and someone is going to have a way to make it better. And so, bring your ideas. Don't be completely wed to them, because the guy sitting next to you, more likely than not, is going to not only like your idea, but have just a way to tweak it to make it better. But the more ideas that get brought to that meeting, the better the meeting will be. So I look forward to seeing you then. Thank you, and have a safe month of September.
Hi, and welcome to the September employee informational update for this month. And so we're going to start with anniversaries we're going to start with new hires that came in August, as well as anniversaries for September. So let's start with the new hires. And we welcome back Ethan Norby, who is an apprentice in Minnesota, working at the ADM facility, as well as Kyle Brown, who is an apprentice in Nebraska. And both of those individuals started back with Willmar Electric on August 4th. We have Ryan Mays, who on August 4th began with Willmar Electric as a PE in the Oklahoma City office. We have two new hires on August 18th. We have Garrett Clark, who's an apprentice in Lawton, and then we have Carter Smith, who's also an apprentice in Nebraska. And then on August 25th, we have Jeff Bryson, who is a journeyman, and he joins us in Oklahoma City. So welcome to those four people. We're excited to have you. I'm glad that you can join us, and we look forward to your futures here at Willmar Electric. And then let's move on to anniversaries for September. We have Andrew Campbell, who on September 10th will be here 13 years. We have Sylvia Hegel, and on September 13th will be here 37 years. And Sylvia is in the accounting department and based out of Nebraska. We have Brad Fernholtz, who is an apprentice in Minnesota, and on September 16th will be here 23 years. We have Lee Runkle, who is a journeyman in Lawton, Oklahoma, on September 16th as well, and he will be here 6 years. Josh May, who is a foreman in Nebraska, on September 24th, will be here 7 years. And we have Greg Sikora, who is a journeyman in Minnesota, on September 24th as well, will be here 46 years. And for Larry Davis, who has just recently transitioned into the engineering department, finishing off some responsibilities with the Tinker Air Force Base project. But on September 26th, we'll be here 31 years. So congratulations to all those individuals and their anniversaries here in September. The upcoming thing just to remember is that there are the new apprenticeship classes have or I shouldn't say new, but the apprenticeship classes have reestablished themselves here in September with a new schedule. So just remember that first year apprentices are on Thursdays from 7 to 10. Second year apprentices are on Fridays from 7 to 10. Third year apprentice classes are on Thursdays from noon to 12:30 to 3:30. And fourth year apprentice class are on Fridays from 12:30 to 3:30. So please make sure you continue to make note of that. It is a little bit of a change and a switch. We still will have journeyman prep class on Mondays at 5. So please make sure that if you're ready to participate in that class, that you contact Scott in regards to that. So anybody who's has 6,500 to 7,000 hours is encouraged to attend that class with Scott and study with him for the next 6 months prior to your test. Please feel free, if you have any questions, to reach out to us. We're excited and willing to answer anything that you happen to have. Hope that you're having a great day. Thank you.
Morning, this is Justin Erickson with the September monthly update. Just wanted to give a shout out to everybody for all those long hours and hard work that's been put in for the summer school projects. A lot of really good progress has been made. A lot of hours have been worked this summer, and we just appreciate all of you and for getting all that work done and getting it all done safely. So thanks for being safe and thanks for being productive. Couple of September highlights for you. This is going to be a short and sweet update. One of the highlights is we have a down day at 8 a.m. scheduled for September 15th, 16th, and 17th. We will be hosting a gate feed training at our office. So September 12th is a Friday at 1 p.m. Everyone is required to be here in our office for the training. We're going to do the training in-house on Friday, September 12th at 1 p.m. So make sure you and your crews are here for that. Also, the quarterly meeting is scheduled for September 30th. That's a Tuesday. So Tuesday morning. And that'll run till about noon. Tuesday, September 30th. Also, apprentice classes started here again in September on the 4th. And what that looks like is levels 1 and 3 are on Thursdays. Levels 2 and 4 are on Fridays. So that was a brief September update. You'll get more information as we do our company meeting. But I just want to say thanks for all the hard work and long hours and safety, the things that have been happening this summer. So thank you for everything you do, and we'll see you soon.